Hi Sagittarius, my name is Lisa. Welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. I'm going to do your general reading for January of 2020. I hope this reading finds you well. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. Some, none, or all of this may apply. This can't possibly resonate for every Sagittarius out there. Also keep in mind that you do have other placements in your birth chart, so if this doesn't resonate with you, you can go to another planetary position that you have in another sign, and perhaps your story is there. If not, there are plenty of other readers out there with plenty of other stories they're tapping into for January of their new decade. Call upon earth, air, fire, water, spirit, and ether. I also call upon my angels, the sense masters, Yahweh, Yeshua, and the Holy Spirit to show me that I need to save this reading. This reading is intended for the highest good of all, in all time and space, and all universes, and so it is. Thank you, Spirit Team. What advice do we have for Sagittarius for January of 2020, please? For the highest good of all. For Sagittarius and all of their loved ones. Alright. Situation starting off with the Eight of Cups. Crossed by the Five of Pentacles. So you've left the situation, person, place, or thing, and you're feeling lonely about it. You're wondering if you made the right decision. Let's go ahead and find out more cards so we can get some more clarity on what this is. The base of the spread is the King of Pentacles. This could be about a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It doesn't have to. This is a person who is fixated on their money and their possessions, their valuables, their time, and their interests. They have their own agenda. The King of Pentacles energy isn't always nice, but I feel this King of Pentacles is pretty balanced. Even though he is, and I say he loosely because there are women out there who could possess masculine energy as well. Every person has masculine and feminine energies within them. But you left this person because their attention wasn't with you. I feel like this is a person. Their attention wasn't with you, and their interests were their own. And you could be feeling like you made a mistake. That's way too many cards. But know that leaving this person, you probably had your reasons for doing so. So please keep that reason in mind, and try to figure out if it's valid or not. Only you'll know, because you'll have to go within for those answers, Sagittarius. In the recent past, we have the Five of Cups in reverse. So there's been some sadness. But I see you come out of the energy of sadness in the past. It needs to stay in the past. Crowning the read, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. I'm not surprised to see that. Your relationship with this King of Pentacles has been very difficult. And it's been out of balance. Perhaps that's the reason you left. Perhaps one was giving more than the other. In the immediate future, we have the Seven of Pentacles. This refers to you put a lot of time and energy into this. You've sacrificed a lot. You've planted seeds, and you're waiting for harvest. How you see yourself as the star. This could represent an Aquarius. It doesn't have to. You could have Aquarius somewhere in your chart or with your person. Sorry about that, Saggies. So, this is how you see yourself. You're healing. You're doing the exact thing you should be doing right now. Just know that the true desires of your soul will be granted when this healing occurs. And this may or may not include this King of Pentacles. But just trust that the universe has the very best for you. And that you owe it to yourself to completely heal from this situation. In your environment, we have the Sun in reverse. That doesn't necessarily mean that everything's terrible. It just means that things are better than the people in your environment think. I think you see the silver lining in this. Perhaps those in your life around you may not. But that's normal, because you've been hurt by this situation, and they don't really want to see you set yourself up for failure. But just know that not all the time do those in your environment know what's best for you. Sometimes only you know what's best for you. But don't discount their point of views, because they may have a wealth of wisdom waiting for you. Sun could be representing a Leo, but doesn't have to. What other messages do we have for Sagittarius for January 2020, please? Thank you, Spirit. Make it plain, please. Alright. Hopes and fears, we have the Chariot in reverse. You're afraid you won't have victory in this situation, but don't worry about that. This could also mean that you may have to cancel some travel plans. Your car might break down. Other things might happen to interfere with some sort of travel plans. Just try to work around that to the best of your ability. Because if any of those things happen, that's beyond your control. But don't let yourself get into a negative headspace about it either. Chariot could represent a Cancer, but doesn't have to. The Chariot in reverse also speaks of no movement. And while you're healing's the only movement there's going to be. Until the healing is complete. So keep that in mind, my dear Sagittarius. Potential outcome, we have the Two of Wands. After you're healed and balance is restored, you can then move forward on the path that is right for you. You'll move forward with confidence when you do. Because you'll know. You'll know when you're healed. And you'll know when you're balanced. Yeah, you'll know. I didn't catch the card on the bottom before, and I shuffled a little bit, and I didn't mean to. But I think this is what it's supposed to be anyway. This is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This lack of balance is creating a lack of reciprocity. Somebody's giving too much, someone's taking too much. And I feel like that's the lesson from this situation. If there can be a plan to put things back into balance, then you may be able to move forward with this King of Pentacles if he's willing to put in the work to create the plan and agree to the plan and work on the plan. But if he still has his interests invested in himself and his situation, I say his very loosely, could be a woman, then when you're healed and when you're balanced, it's time to take this path for new situations and new people. That's what I have here for you, Sagittarius. Please keep in mind that, like I said before, there won't be any movement. And you might fear this until you've healed. But it's for the highest good of everybody. Your highest good especially. You deserve to have your dreams come true. Stay in a positive headspace about it. And just know that your seeds have been planted. Your harvest is coming. But your healing and your balance has to come first. Yeah. Reciprocity also has to happen. Equal give and take. You can't possibly give too much to someone and expect them to treat you well. And at the same time, you can't possibly expect to keep taking all the time and expecting them to treat you well. I really hope that you can take the advice of this and turn it around for yourself for January of our new decade and beyond. So, thank you for watching the video, and I wish you a very happy 2020.